Hi guys, this is a Bitcoin market update. So as you know, the recent events has been caused by Donald Trump's tweet. So I'm just going to read it for you here so you understand it. So it has just been learned that China has taken an extraordinarily aggressive position on trade in sending an extremely hostile letter to the world, stating that they were going to, effective from November the 1st, 2025, impose large-scale export controls on virtually every product they make, and some not even made by them. This affects all countries without exception and was obviously planned, devised by them years ago. It is absolutely unheard of in international trade and a moral disgrace in dealing with our nations. And this is his reply and his response to it. Based on the fact that China has taken this unprecedented position and speaking only for the USA, so this is only for them and not other nations who were similarly threatened. Starting November the 1st, 2025, the United States of America will impose a 100% tariff on China over and above any tariff that they currently are paying. Also, on November the 1st, we will impose export controls on any and all critical software. It is impossible to believe that China would have taken such an action, but they have, and the rest is history. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So this is what happened, and as you can see, this is the result. We've had the biggest crypto liquidation event of all time happen on the 10th through the 11th, which is $9 billion liquidated in 24 hours. And let's just check this on the chart. We can see that the percentage that it moved Bitcoin was only 14%, which is nothing, which just shows you how much manipulation there is. We've tested this support level, which is our triple top, which is 1, 2, and 3 over here, but now it's flipped and it's now become our support, and we've tested this 3 times now, just all over here. The next move up we want to be looking for is the 47%, which I've said before, in about 1, 2, 3, and down here 4. That's kind of the percentage that Bitcoin moves up when it moves up, and this would put us at 160k Bitcoin. So there's nothing to worry about. Everyone's panicking and it's just market manipulation. If you go over to the Ethereum chart, the exact same here. We're just about testing our triple top, which is our 3 tops over here. It has now become our support level. We're still waiting for Ethereum to go into price discovery, so that's what we're waiting for. If we go over to the Bitcoin dominance chart, manipulation is shown here because it went all the way up to 63.4% up here, and now we're all the way back down. Our next target, we want to be going down to the 55%. This should be around about when alt season starts kicking in. If we go over to our others chart, we can also see the manipulation to the downside. We went down to about 160 billion, now all the way back up here again. What we want to take into consideration is that we need others in price discovery, which is a lagging indicator. But before that, ETH will be in price discovery. And we know that Bitcoin tends to perform the best in Q4 of bull run years. So we have about a 30% we're expecting this month. We're probably down, but we can always recover towards the end. And we want to be looking forward to November, because that is the main month where Bitcoin performs the best, which is about 40% on average. December, also something to think about. We could go into December, and it is a little bit unlikely, but potentially we could go into the first, maybe like January of the next year for our alt season. Some data to back this up is that alt season always starts or finishes in Q4. So in 2013, we had the alt season went parabolic in Q4. In 2017, it started in December, and like I said before, it went into early the next year after, but it still started in the Q4. And then in 2021, we had our last mini run for the alt seasons in Q4. So if we go back to our charts and we go to Bitcoin, this would probably put us around a maximum of, let's say January. And the time frame for that would be from our date today, about 100 days. But if we start going up early into November, we could only be seeing just over a month before we see some sort of alt season or some sort of start. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if this helped you, and have a great rest of your day.